Knew what the video was when you saw it.
Ran with it.
Right.
Because you want
right.
your 10 minutes of fame.
Oh, okay. Really?
Yes.
Really? Yes. The only black girl in the shop and you're being racist.
No.
Let's be serious,
no,
Grandma.
That's not,
okay?
It's not.
That's unacceptable behavior.
I don't know how I could be racist
I
when I
need
have
you
3
to
black
hear it.
children.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
I need you to hear it from another white person.
Okay, you need to go.
That shit is unacceptable and you should be ashamed of yourself. And I hope that you're not a Christian because that is the most unchristian thing that you can do.
God loves you.
You think Jesus
will save you.
Yeah, and God will judge you. Do you think that Jesus would have said that to that girl? Do you think Jesus would have said that to that girl?
I know what Jesus would have said.
Do you think Jesus would have... What would she have said? What would Jesus have said?
to her.
No, incorrect.
I did not call her anything.
Whoever said hide your purses, whoever said that racist shit about hide your purses and lock your cars, you should be ashamed of yourself. I'm ashamed to live in the same state as you people. Okay?
Us people.
I hope that you feel... one day that what you did to her was unacceptable. People like me, I don't do that shit to people. I don't do that shit to people.
No. The cops will be here if you don't get out of here.
Oh, don't worry. You can call them. Don't mind. I just want to clock out.
Please just go, okay?
We've asked you to get out of the building.
Please.
I'm clocking. You told me to clock out.
No, we didn't.
You've already...
I didn't clock out. Let me just clock out. I'll leave. Don't worry. And I need to get my stuff from the car. So I don't mind to leave. Don't worry.
Why do you keep doing this? You just clocked out.
I haven't clocked out. She just told me right now, and I was walking to the front.
Out
twice.
It just said
twice.
It just said clock out.
Please go.
It just said clock out. They're so funny. Can I get my stuff from the car?
Yeah.
Please. I think I left anything.
Watch your purses and stuff.
Watch your purses. Guys, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. Like, being black is really a crime. Being black is really a crime. Being black is really a crime. She's telling them lock their cars. Hold your purses like I'm gonna steal it or something. I've never stole at this place. I started working here. I do my job. She's telling them lock their cars like I'm gonna go inside their cars, or like I talk to them rudely in any way, kicking me out their store rudely. I couldn't, giving me a hard time to clock out, just being rude. So being black is literally a crime. I'm just here to get my stuff. I did not steal anything. I did not take anything. I am not a thief. That's not what I'm here for. So this is Leanne's local pedal shop. This is Leanne's local pedal shop. I was just told leave. I was just told to leave. And they're like, oh, we'll call the police. We'll do this. Like, being black is literally a crime. Like, they will sit here and be angry with you for the things that they do themselves. She's like, give me my keys, like I'm gonna steal her car. Where am I going? And they're like, you're recording for what though?
I mean, that's fine. Her getting fired is not the big issue, but I just like, did she steal something or?
You don't have to answer anything. At will.
Alright. Okay. So, are you wanting to trespass? Yeah. Okay. But give me just a few minutes,
How
okay?
can someone trespass while they work?
Right now, both of you are all detained until you get trespassed.
You took a quote?
Both of you all are detained until I do the trespass paperwork.
Wait, what?
Wait, what are we detaining?
Get out of here.
Oh, don't worry. You can call them. Don't mind. I just want to clock out.
Please just go, okay? 2 of the Equal Employment Opportunity Commissioners were fired back in January 2025. In addition to the DEI rollbacks, the EEOC was also reportedly ordered to stop processing claims. Although it hadn't come to a full stop, there are efforts being made to weaken our protections against discrimination in the workplace. So much like everybody else, when I watched that video, I was upset. I was so upset for two reasons. And I saw many people in the comments say, Sue, I know that we like to think everything is normal because that's what we would do in a normal society. My God, would it be difficult? I'm not going to say it's impossible because anything is possible. Of course, I'm rooting for her. I'm on her side. I really want her to get her coin. However, we do need to be realistic. This may be an uphill battle. Now, I don't like to stoke fear in nobody, which is why I'm going to continue to say nothing is impossible. And one may even argue an executive order is not the law. I'm with you. But didn't you see how quickly these companies just bent to the will of that man so that they could be in his good graces, regardless if they were stepping all over our rights or not? I just want us to wake up. The reason why these people are emboldened is because they really do believe an executive order is law. There are efforts being made every day for this to be our norm. It was one of the first things that came to my mind when I watched her video. Again, it's not impossible to fight against discrimination at this rate. Remember when we would read the stories of our great-great-great-grandfathers and how they couldn't work, even though they were highly qualified? They full-on were electricians and got their degree. They were subjected to working in somebody's mill. She is what the goal is for you and me. Best case scenario, her case get expedited, she get her coins, she win her case. Understand, this is the goal.
That is how we stick together. That is how the universe is supposed to be. And then there's no way that they're going to say that this is not racism. Her sister heard all of it on the phone. So she flew to come pick up her sister. And when she got there to get her sister, she was also detained just for coming to get her sister by the employer's request. What type of bullshit are we standing for? Because this is not it.
Hi, lovely. My name is Olivia, and welcome back to the channel. So, guys, we heard about the story of a black Muslim girl who was fired from, the Lenny's Petal flower shop that's blowing the internet. So, this lady was not just fired. The white people, the owner of the shop, actually made a silly comment like, everyone should hold their purses and lock their cars. Basically painting this girl a thief just because she's black. Now, this is the kind of racism black people face every day, being disrespected, judged, and treated like a criminal when all they're doing is showing up for their work. Okay, and now this shop is actually facing a major backlash online to the point where they could lose their business. That is actually what they signed up for. Okay, when you think other person because of her color or his color is nobody, you will face the consequences on your own, by yourself. Okay? Let me know what you guys think about this video. Alright? And please don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comment section and subscribe to the channel.
To that black Muslim girl that got fired from that pedal shop, thank you for staying calm and modest in that traumatizing situation. And just know God finna bless you with bigger and better things. Thank you for setting the highest example. You handled that situation so smoothly. Some people see how you carry yourself, how you treat others, how you do work, and sometimes it's just...
So I'm out here, y'all. I'm just not getting off work. But to the black girl, the black Muslim girl that left the flower shop or whatever, the situation about that whole situation, I just wanted to come on here and address like the police, the workers, and people who are saying, oh, well, I didn't even get to see the whole video. You don't even know what happened. This isn't racism. And I just want to let you know, you don't need to know what happened. Sometimes you have to go off what's being said and not necessarily what's not being said. Like, that's why most of y'all motherfuckers wasn't made to be, like, investigators, and that's okay. But I just want to point out some cues to the reason why you don't need to see the whole video. Like, in the video, something happened, and she was breathing heavily as if... It wasn't a heavy as if, oh, I just got caught doing something. She was breathing heavy as if, like she was being antagonized. She's trying to clock out, and you can tell, like, she's being antagonized, so it's kind of, like, taking her longer to clock out while still defending herself. 2, she said, hide your purse as she was leaving. That right there should have told you everything you need to know. She didn't turn around. She didn't say, oh, yeah, pull me out this motherfucker. I ain't leaving. She didn't say, she wasn't, like, because, like, most black people, oh, yeah, like, she hired the right one, because me, yeah, call the police, bitch. Like, yeah, we about to get it cracking in this motherfucker. Like, don't play with me. She didn't do that. Like, she literally, her back was faced them and she said, hide your purse. That should tell you everything you know. You don't need to watch no other video. Then as she was outside, she said, lock your car. As if she was like pulling on people's handles or some shit. Their cars probably was 9 times out of 10 already locked. So that should tell you everything you need to know. And then as she was saying it, to be black is a crime. Do you hear this? Do you hear this? She genuinely looked like it was news to her. And sometimes y'all gotta read like the context clues and facial expressions and stuff that's going on. You can make excuses all day long, but I promise you, if they came out and told us what happened, it still wouldn't add up. Hence why they didn't come out and tell us what happened, because the shit ain't adding up. She said that in genuine shock, like, oh, it's a crime to be black. You hear her talk about lock your cars and hide your purses. If she did something, she would have been like, oh, they're accusing me of doing something. So for the people who's like, oh, I needed to see a whole video, you didn't. I promise you didn't. You just gotta stop being slow.
See, I told myself that this long weekend, I was just gonna have a fun, relaxing weekend. And if I posted anything, it would be something fun or brief. But then Leanne's local pedals of Georgetown, Kentucky, messed up pretty badly. Please go and watch this person's video. You see, I live in Kentucky. I live right outside of the bluest frickin' city in Kentucky, Louisville. And here's the thing though, Georgetown, Kentucky, where this shop is right outside of a pretty blue city as well, Lexington, Kentucky, which is home to UK. Now, Georgetown, Kentucky happens to be quite a bit smaller than Lexington, Kentucky. It's kind of like where I live outside of Louisville. It's real close though. So I would imagine that quite a few people from Lexington, Kentucky may be attentive to an issue like this, very, very close to their home, quite blue city. Leanne's local pedals let this woman go for whatever reason. I don't know. I've heard, and this is just a rumor, that they called her lazy, which I also find to be suspect. But we don't really know all the information there. What we do know is that when they let her go, she took video and she was clocking out. They told her just to leave, and she was like, no, I'm clocking out. Then she goes out to her car when she is walking out the door to go to the delivery car to get her stuff actually out of the delivery car, because she was a delivery driver for them. One of the owners said, hide your purses, referring to this young lady. And then I guess they followed her when she was out there getting her stuff out of the car, the delivery car. You can hear them also saying, lock your cars. People have also directly confronted these people, these owners, and called them racist to their face, which I would thoroughly agree with. And then they, of course, deny it and say you don't know the whole story, yet they don't tell any story that makes any sense whatsoever, and they just think it's a big joke. They don't seem to give two shits. Then, of course, they're talking about how they're Christian. So I just thought I'd pop on here because I happen to live in the state of Kentucky, and when I see things going down like this in the state of Kentucky, I call it out directly. And I thought maybe that people who live in the pretty blue city of Lexington, Kentucky, might want to know that this kind of business is in their ranks. Even in Georgetown, I'm sure there are people there who wouldn't be very pleased with this kind of behavior. So, heads up, Kentucky, that's what's going on. Just thought you'd know. Again, their business name is Leanne's Local Pedals.
It's me who's sitting here watching all of this drama from Leanne's pedal shop. And when I say that I love when we stick together, because the way that they are doing that employee is ridiculous. Not only did you just hire her August 13th, but the same day you hired her, 20 minutes later, you asked her to start working on 20 orders.
All right, TikTok, I'm a little, oh shoot, almost tripped. A little tipsy right now. I'm walking home. And I gotta air my shit in regards to this Leanne pedal shop mess going on. First, I want to say thank you to everybody that commented, left a review, called the place. I tried calling the place, Leanne's pedal shop, earlier today when they were open during business hours, and they're saying that for some reason they're saying that their voicemail box was not set up. I said, what is going on here? So their voice, I guess they turned off their voicemail or something. I don't know. But y'all, I'm just so happy. I'm seeing a lot of unity right now with all this, and everybody's been speaking up and speaking out about the situation, because it's awful. It's super duper awful how that young lady was treated. Like, I'm just tired of seeing my people getting treated like that. Like, I truly am. But I do wish with this whole situation, I feel like it needs to give us a reminder that we need to, the same energy we can give this place. Like right now, all across Google and Yelp, they got 1-star reviews on their business. We can apply the same energy to the things like the government and more so. Like all these businesses that want to, not support the people that make them who they are. We can put that same energy we're putting into this Leanne's pedal shop, put it towards the government, put it towards Trump, put it towards anybody that don't fuck with us Americans. Like, I'm over it. I'm just saying, I'm just giving y'all an idea of what we can do to be better. So, yeah.